Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudy, and thank you so much for being here. We are going to attempt to start the decluttering process of my makeup. Come on, girls. I need moral support. I need moral support from my girls. Where's the other one? May. Come here, May. Oh, May. I needed both my girls to help me with this job. Okay, so I have been in the process of decluttering my entire house for the past couple months because Rita and I hired an interior designer to basically redo everything in our house, including my beauty room. So right now it looks very similar to what it has been, but a lot of the changes are happening on the other side of the camera. We're keeping this section over here because I need like a nice background, but I'm getting like a huge storage solution over here. That's gonna fill out this whole wall. There used to be a desk there. And then I'm going to do like a corkboard wall for mood boarding and stuff like that. And until then, I need to declutter my stuff. So I just got my closet done. So all my like PR and extra products are all done. What I need to do and what I couldn't have someone do for me is declutter my own makeup. That is just something I have to do. But I think we can do it, and I honestly think that I can be pretty ruthless. I've been so ruthless about my clothes, my skincare, that I'm like, I think I can do it. I really can. Like, I feel like I know what I love and I know what works for me and I know what doesn't. And there was a part of me that felt in the past that if I liked a brand, I had to keep everything from that brand. And then I also felt like if I liked a product, I had to keep every color in the product line. That doesn't make any sense. I think it's partially because I really like doing swatch videos on Instagram and TikTok, so I'll swatch every single shade of something. So then I'm like, well, I swatched it, so I have to keep it. That's not true. I have so many friends and family who take my gently used makeup, and I just need to be better about not keeping the things do not work for me, even if I'm showing you for the sake of my page. So I don't think this is all gonna be able to get done in one video. That would be insane. I think we're gonna start with the drawers that I think we can get rid of the fastest, which are my primers and my mascaras and eyebrow stuff. Those are on the top drawers. So let me show you. So this is my current view of my two Alex drawers. So basically, this side is mascara and eyebrows. This is eyeshadow. This is lip stuff. And then these two are both blush. And then this one is primers, concealers, foundations, highlighters, bronzers. So these bottom drawers are the ones that are gonna take the longest. So if I can get sort of these done, or at least these three, I'll feel good. But then there's the whole top section of all of these lip products. That's all liners, my brushes, more brushes, and then all my lip treatments, which I love. And I know that those are gonna be a hard time for me to get rid of, but I just got to. It's just freaking time. It is time. So let's get started. If you are new here, this is not my typical content. I usually do review style videos and favorites and flops, things like that. I'm actually gonna film a full face of new makeup tomorrow, so we'll have a couple videos going up over the next couple weeks. So I'm gonna pull out, because I have my stuff organized by little sections. I'm gonna do similar to what I did in my fragrance declutter. If you haven't seen that, I posted it like two weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. Basically, I did the declutter first and then I went through and talked about it, because me trying to talk about everything while I'm going through it will take us too long. But I really need to get this done, and so many of you were saying how you wanted to see it. So let's dive in. I would love to have you subscribe, and let's do this thing. Girlies, we did it again. I'm so proud of myself. Look at us go. I am really not keeping that much brow stuff, and honestly, this stuff might go soon. Not all of it, but some of it. I've just completely changed the way I do my brows, and so now I'm focused on doing the most natural look I can, and I have black eyebrows. Can you see me? I have black eyebrows, and I have been trying to put like a brown tint on them for the longest time. And looking back at these shades on my brows, they just look so unnatural. So what I'm keeping, first and foremost, I guess I have two of the Rare Beauty Brow Gel, which I didn't realize that I had two open. Probably not good. Probably means I need to take one downstairs. But this is my #1 favorite. Oh, that's an empty, all right. Ooh, these are dupes for each other. This is the Maybelline Super Lock Brow brow glue. So if you have wanted to try the Rare Beauty, these are very, very similar. This one's just a little bit thinner, but I use these every single day. And then my other brow products are on top of my desk that I use every single day. But when I'm not using those, I will use the NYX Lift and Snatch pens to help fill in my brows. And these are really, really good. And then I'm keeping this from Refi because again, Refi has some like strange winners in their collection. Like this is their brow gel and it's this ball. And I really like this for a light fluffy look because it has almost like a clearish dye to it. It's very interesting. And this is in medium brown. I'm definitely keeping this. This is more for another drawer, but I'm gonna keep it in here. This is the Half Magic Flick Eraser. This is a micellar water filled little eyeliner pen, and it basically gives you the perfect wing with your eyeliner because it's filled with micellar water. So I love this. And then the last three that I'm keeping, this is the Maybelline Build-A-Brow. You can't even tell because it's like, you can't even see the writing. It has gel on the other side. This gel is so stupid. Look how little this is. But the actual pen tip is really, really nice. And this is what I use on my brows as well. And this shade works really well for me. This is in, well, I have no idea because the packaging has completely ripped off. I am gonna keep this brow glue from NYX because I do really like this product, and this is in the brown shade, which I prefer over the clear for a drugstore good brow gel, and then also the Live Tinted brow gel. I actually use this to tame flyaways. This is really, really, really great for that. But look at me go. Here's some of the stuff that we're getting rid of. These just, again, like these tinted brow gels don't work for me anymore. I'm just such a clear brow gel person now. This also, this laminated gel from Milk Makeup didn't laminate at all. This is just really old and needs to go. Brow powders, I'm not really a brow powder person anymore. These I thought would be cool. Have you guys seen these from Benefit? They have like 3 little prongs on the top of them. Something about them just doesn't work. Like nobody's brows are perfectly straight in 3 lines like that. So as much as I wanted it to work, it didn't, and I never like was trying to pull for these. This Thick It Stick It I do like, however, it is way too warm toned for me, and that's just the case for a lot of this, like too warm toned. These shades are too warm toned for me from Glossier. These from Kosas are also too warm toned, and then some of these just like don't hold, you know, the About Face eyebrow. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Shadow Fix. Okay, I don't even use eyeshadow, barely. So, and then these are the same sort of eyebrow gel that's like white, and then you rake it through and then it just doesn't stay and it ends up being sticky all day, which I just don't love. So it's either the formula or the shade for these. I used to love the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, but it's too thin. My brows are unruly and wiry, and I need some thickness to my brow gel so that it actually holds it in place. The Merit brow gel is horrible, absolutely horrible. Not only is it white, but it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing if you have an unruly brow like I do. So these will all be going, and guess what? I don't feel bad about it at all. Bye. Wow, that was way easier than I thought it would be. For mascaras, I'm literally keeping 5 because guess what? I made my own mascara. Therefore, I wear it every single day. And spoiler alert, I have a sample of it in black, which means that I wear either black or brown tubing mascara only. The only exception, these are all tubing except for these two. So this is the Refi, I'm obsessed with this, the Lash Sculpt. And the reason I keep it is because of this cool ass wand. This wand is unlike any other wand I've ever tried, and it is truly the most no makeup mascara I've ever tried. So I keep it for that reason. And then this is the brand new Haus Labs mascara, and I haven't given it a good shot, so I'm gonna keep it. But these are all either old, expired, or I don't like the wand. Like, I am not a natural bristle wand girly, and sometimes they work for me, but this type of wand, like, is just not my, it's not my go-to, man. It's really not. So I don't end up using them as much as a natural bristle wand, and then they just go bad or they sit here for too long. I also have some in here that I've had for way too long. I've had this Victoria Beckham tubing mascara for years. It's really, really good though, and I highly recommend it. But I also love the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water mascara, but she is dry. dry as a bone and she needs to be refurbished. So I will be getting rid of all of these and keeping these 5. Plus my mascara, which I keep on top of my desk because I guess I just like to look at it every day. Pay no mind to how dirty the box is, that's none of your business. This is my sort of catch-all tray, but a lot of it is primers and then like tweezers and stuff like that. So here's what I'm keeping in terms of primers. I think we have 4 or 5. One is the Neutrogena Radiant Skin Primer. If you've never tried this, it is so freaking good, so inexpensive, and just really classic. The Milk Hydro Grip because it is the best at keeping makeup on for a long time, as well as the Refi Blur. When I wear this primer, my makeup stays on so freaking well. And similarly, the Merit Great Skin Moisturizer. This is a really nice primer as well to help with longevity. Oh, and we're also keeping the Refi Face Primer, which is the Glow On and the roll version. So I really like that one specifically in the summer. And then for setting sprays, we are keeping these 4. And honestly, I think I have a couple more up at the top, but we have the Airbrush Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a classic. Then this is brand new that I'm testing out from Refi. All their packaging is so freaking boring. And then the Kosas spray, which is more of a like facial spray, less of a setting spray, and the Hydro Grip setting spray, which I love. I think I might keep this all-nighter as well because it's almost out, and then I can talk about it in my empties. I don't know how this all was fitting in there because there's like so much other stuff here. I'm also keeping a few random items. I keep them in this little bowl, items that I use all the time. So those are like little scissors, tweezers, little hair clips. I'll probably put my eyelash curler in there, like a hair tie, stuff that I just like need on hand. And then I like to have my powder puffs back here, but I usually put these behind there. And then I have a couple mirrors that are really cute. I have this one from Merit that they just sent that is absolutely gorgeous. It's in collaboration with Completed Works. It's so pretty. And I also have the Rode one, which I've realized I've had for a while and now they're selling them. So I don't know, but I like to keep that stuff in the top drawer so that if I need a mirror, I can just grab it. And then I keep things like a hand cream, which I'll probably put on right now. This is the Rare Beauty Fine Comfort hand cream. There's some stuff from this line that I did not keep because the scent was, I love the scent, but the actual product itself was irritating my skin. So like they had like the Fine Comfort essential oil stick or something, and I got rid of that because it was causing me to have irritation. But I love this scent, and I think in a hand cream, it's really nice. So keep that in there. And then again, like I have these little pads that I use to take off my makeup, and then little hair, like I probably can put this downstairs, like a hair clip. This I use along with my roller, and I use these while I'm doing my makeup to keep my hair out of my eyes. And then a Lumify eye drop, and then one of these Korean things that are really fun to put your foundation on. And that's literally all I'm keeping. There are a few things that I'm gonna keep for comparison's sake, but I'm not gonna keep them in this section. So for example, I keep all of my old Freckle Pen products because sometimes I like to do comparisons with my Freckle Pen to show why I think mine is the best. But I don't need to keep these in this drawer anymore because I just don't use them. And then here is some of the stuff that I am getting rid of. Some of this is genuinely just so old. Well, I'm keeping this mirror. This is my like everyday mirror that I use when I am doing my makeup. I probably just made it so much dirtier. Ew, I did. But yeah, I use this up close mirror, so I'm keeping that for sure. My Do Instant Angel eye masks, I have a different set that I use, and I use these for makeup, so I'm just gonna put these somewhere else. Then I'm gonna get rid of, this is I used to have the Kosas spray and it broke and I put it in here. I don't need that. It's old, as you can see. This is newer from Milk. It's their Hydro Grip Primer in the Illuminating. It is far too like pigmented orange for me. I don't know. It just shows up so yellow on my skin that I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. So I'm gonna give that away, as well as the e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray because I am going through the one from Milk. So I did not like this from Bioma Balm Cleanser. It smells so strong of tea tree oil, like, ugh. And then the rest of this is like probably just stuff that's expired. So she gone. My oh my eyeshadow. Girl, I don't even wear it. I really don't. But some of these, I just love sparkles. I just love sparkles. I'm gonna have a hard time with this already. Yeah, I just used that Fine Comfort hand lotion and my hands are itching. Ugh, something ain't right with me. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, what the heck? Mario. That was freaking expensive. 65 bucks. Can't even stay in the damn thing. Okay, this was easier and harder than I thought it would be because with eyeshadow, it just reminds me of early days of YouTube and how much eyeshadow meant to me and now how it means almost nothing and it's just hard to let go of some of it. But a lot of the stuff I kept was like this kind of like 4-pan shimmers. Like I love it. I'm keeping this shimmer Sparkle Balm from Mob Beauty. This is such a good eyeshadow topper. I'm keeping this eyeshadow from Make Beauty, the Multichrome in Glaze. This is really, really beautiful. And it's just like more of that. It's like, you can see the vibe that I am going for here. Here you go. Like these are my kind of eyeshadows. And I've realized over the years that my kind of eyeshadows also are not super warm toned. Like I prefer something that's a little bit neutral, possibly cool, and doesn't like sit heavy on my eyes. I'm keeping both of the Mario toppers because again, like I'm obsessed with glitter. The only eyeshadow sticks I'm keeping are these three. One is from Bobbi Brown, one is from Victoria Beckham, and one is from About Face because I use the Merit Beauty eyeshadows in place of sticks mostly. So I just don't feel like I need to really be keeping up with the sticks. And then this is the only glitter I kept because I got it in Korea and this is what the girls use on their lower lash line and I just want to keep it for that memory. This is a tiny palette I'm keeping for travel from NARS. It's just like the most neutral palette ever. And then this little ass eyeshadow from Half Magic is just so unique. I feel like I have to keep it because it's like MAC Club. It's such a pretty shade. And then in terms of actual eyeshadow palettes, I can never get rid of this. This is the Natasha Denona Face Glam, I think? Glam Face. And it is everything to me. I probably don't use these anymore because they're basically nothing, but this is a cream blush and a really beautiful highlighter and then the most perfect 4-pan eyeshadows of all time. Genuinely, like there is nothing like these shimmers, truly nothing. And then I'm also going to keep my Mario Ethereal Eyes palette because this was limited edition. He's not bringing it back, which is crazy. And it's just the most perfect neutral palette. And it's like the one eyeshadow palette that I feel like I need. And I'm getting rid of a lot, you guys. And honestly, it's not that these aren't good. It's just, in most of these, it's not about the formula. It's about that it's either dried out or the shade is not my shade anymore. Like these tones are far too warm for me and I never reach for it because they're too warm. These are far too cool for me and I never reach for it because they're literally gray. And so, and then like again, like super warm bronzy shades I don't wear much, like really, really gold, like straight up metallic gold shades I don't wear. And so I just kind of looked at all of these colors, like really bright sort of peachy pinks. I don't rock that color anymore. So I just kind of went through and was like, okay, where are the colors that make sense for me? Like again, the pinks, I don't wear pinks anymore. Super gold. I also don't do like crazy glitter anymore. So I was just thinking of the things that made the most sense for me. And then there are some here that aren't that good. Like this YSL palette. Hey. This YSL palette kicks up so much powder and the shimmer sucks. And it's YSL, you know? And then some of these are just old and they're completely dried out, like these Cosmetic ones, some of these old Ulta and ColourPop ones. Same with, it's interesting, like these Ilia eyeshadow sticks, they just re-released because these were breaking in transit, but I kept these because I was like, oh, they're gonna be limited edition, and then I never used them. You know what I mean? Like there's no point in keeping something just because it's limited edition. For example, I have these Glossier lid stars. I don't know if they make the lid stars anymore, but they're pretty bad. Like, they're just so sheer, and I'm like, why do I still have this? Just because I should? You know, I'm just kind of done with that. So it's either a shade doesn't work for me or the formula is dry, and I'm pretty proud of this declutter. Can you tell how much energy that just took me? Okay, you guys, I think that is it for today's declutter. Look how much we got out of there. Can you tell? There we go. Quite a lot. I'm actually really proud of this declutter because I'm looking in my drawers and I'm already like, oh, I can put more stuff in here and more stuff in here, and that is amazing. I might do a few things off camera, like just to clean up and get things like a little bit more organized, but I do want to do blushes with you guys, like brushes, bronzers, highlighters, like all the main stuff, but I might have to do lips on my own because it's just overwhelming. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was fun because I am having fun decluttering. I'm really, really doing my best to be objective and just like smart, because I want to be a smart purchaser in the future. And I feel like right now is the time for me to take advantage of that when we're about to have someone come in the house and paint and all that stuff. Like just start completely fresh. So that's the tea. Let me know if you have any questions on the stuff that I kept or that I'm decluttering. And I'll see you in a full face of new makeup in a few days. Okay, love you guys. Bye.